Hey guys, this is Tanker. Today I'm bringing you a story of two tankers on this map called Rockfield. One of them you may already know. It is Absolute Sniper from Cruel Clan. He's playing his T49 on encounter mode. Now you may also know him from this YouTube channel called Absolute Sniper Blitz, where he does this amazing series called Windex, where sometimes it's fortunate events or mostly unfortunate events unfold and how either of the teams snatch defeat from jaws of victory. Anyways, I would say check those videos out because some of them are absolutely hilarious and some of them are rage inducing. Okay, so let's see what he will do in this battle. Now he's in his T49, as you guys can see. Sticking with his team, I usually go in the middle area which he's gonna look at. And now he understands at this point of the match, it's better to stick with. Because T49 isn't a standard light tank, as you just saw there. Hits Scorpion G, a tier 8 TD for more than 800 damage with his HE round. Now, while not being accurate, it does carry a punch, given that you can pen your shots. And every miss kind of leads your game to much tighter scenario towards the end, which I won't spoil. Let's watch ahead. Now, what he has to do right now is take care of the flank so his team can proceed to do whatever they were doing before. He's gonna take a good aim, take few hits because left his side open to all the snipers on the middle hill where he looked at the start of the battle. You're gonna see some French heavy sniping, and he needs to clear these flankers quick so his team doesn't get distracted and separated in two parts. They do a good job by cleaning up the Type 62. Now the Helsing appears. Now in this kind of scenario, when teams have chosen a side and camping on either one, it's hard to guess right where you should be pushing next, because people don't sit idle for too long. Is it wise to just wait and see where the action happens and then react to it? Or some of you might say it's probably good to push on one side and spot the reds, but given that he's in an unusual light tank, T49 has a different play style, more of a mobile TD, I would say, but I've seen a lot of people play aggressive. I know Rick from SRT, he's pretty good in T49, as in connects shots which he shouldn't and puts up funny situations. So anyways, now his team is down 3 tanks. Score is 2-3. What he needs to do is stick close. Oh, sees a Tiger too. Those heavies are always tough to deal with, but sorry about the camera glitch. He connected a shot on the French heavy and rolled pretty good with his HE. Choosing right targets with T49 is very essential because the derp gun needs to have targets like this, soft sides and calculated risks, so you're not stuck facing, like, let's say a tank like Tiger 2 and you HE splash him twice without shooting at 2 light tanks on the enemy team. So in that case, it's kind of unbalanced. You want to shoot soft targets first, but since Tiger 2 has overextended so much, he needs to focus him down before he kills his team. And time on the clock is still 2 minutes 31 seconds left. That's actually farthest than most of the battle tend to go on this map, because teams use a strategy of punch. Oh, there he shuts down T49. finds himself in 1v3 situation. We're gonna have to hold on for that situational analysis. He's gonna shut down Tiger 2 with quick HE and puts his damage up to 3.8k. Very respectable for this kind of scenario. Now he's up against Borsig and a French heavy which he HE'd earlier. But HP, his own HP is quite low. He might be one shot for the Borsig if Borsig connects his, either one, AP or HE, given that he pens. But he can take a hit from the French heavy, and you're gonna see which is an important detail towards the end of this battle. Now usually these scenarios don't end quickly, as in you need to understand when to approach or when to shoot your gun and give your position away, because any mistake at this point could lead to a end of the battle. He spots Borsig, but Borsig doesn't spot him because T49 has good light tank camo. And enemy has chosen the standard tactic to go cap. Now, certainly works, but not when only 40 seconds are left in the game. He's gonna find Borsig and shut him down. They should have camped somewhere rather than cap at 30 seconds left. But anyways, he's in good position to win this match. He needs to HE splash him. The French heavy has soft sides, probably HEable front, which he's gonna see. Oh man, nice roll. Almost penned it. Only 90 health left on the French heavy. 10 seconds left. He needs to reload, presses his adrenaline, and about to close on this situation. 2 seconds left, one, and he misses his shot. Quite unfortunate, but that's just the content where Absolute Sniper provides the best. These turnarounds, man, this was came down to the last few seconds, and T49 not being very accurate usually gets good RNG, but kind of screwed him there. 4.6k damage, quite respectable, and carrying his team as a tier 8 light tank. And now this guy, oh man, this guy got a draw because they started capping when 30 seconds were left. Well, now let's take a look at another battle. Now you see there's a theme here. These both light tanks are American. One is tier 8, that was T49. This is tier 7, M41 Bulldog. This is played by the guy named Tanker, and you're gonna see how situations unfold in this battle. Towards the end, quite similar, but there's a big difference. In this battle, T49 has less target on time, like time on target, because it has a derp gun. You peek, shoot, you hide. But for a tank like M41 Bulldog, you need to pepper your enemy with small shots here and there, and then finally pick a side, pick a flank. But you need to be opened up to many opportunities because you have a single shot low alpha gun which doesn't pen heavies frontally very well. This is why I will be flanking, and you're gonna notice in this battle there's a platoon of 2 Black Princes, which quite strong in this meta right now with their OP DPM. They're just gonna team up and focus down one side, and that is a lot of enjoyment right there. If you want something consistent gameplay, pick a super OP tank with your platoon mate and then run it side by side. You'll never be disappointed. But this game is a little different, and I'm trying to control the movement of my own team by taking care of the people on the corners. But now I find myself in a dangerous scenario. Two black princes aiming at me. Luckily, one misses. Every misses that they have, every shot that they miss at me right at this moment, very, very important for me at least. And if they could have penned one more shot right here, this game would have ended. You're gonna see a little bit of replay glitch there, but I'm gonna put shots down on the black prince going on my team. Unfortunately, my platoon mate dies, which he was holding on that area quite bravely. Even with his tier 7 heavy T-29 sitting right behind him, you're gonna see in the match results he puts down a good amount of damage. But you can't sustain hits, so he goes down, and T-29 soon after follows, leaving me 1 versus 2. Now these two black princes are quite experienced players. They got 4 minutes on the clock, and I got a lot of time to play around with. I am gonna play as if I am a one shot and not take any of those hits. But this is right here I do a little bit of dummy mistake. I take this route unintentionally and get spotted. This wasn't meant to be. But since I am spotted, they can see me on the minimap, I can see them on the minimap. What I'm gonna do when I get unspotted, I'm gonna double back, which kind of throws them off. But when they're two black princes, you can't really do advanced tactics. They have a good turret traverse, a good traverse on their tracks now after the buff, and those guns are blisteringly fast reload, which can tear up this bulldog quite quickly. As a light tank in these kind of situations, you have an advantage because your camo allows you to spot your enemy first, and majority of armored warfare rotates around who can get the first shot. In this case, quite similar, but I'm gonna reset the cap once it hits high number, and gonna aim up at the black prince, shoot once, shoot twice, but no, he gets a quick shot in. Now this is where my HP will come in handy. I have about 700 HP left, and what this provides me is a mistake room. Since black princes don't have big alpha, well, neither do I have a lot of room to maneuver. But base capture being so high at 80 now, 2 of them capping are racing the time forward without me having much reaction time. And I'm gonna get really close, 90, 100, but I reset the cap. There's a thing on capture points. When you capture a base in an encounter, it needs to run through 2 or 3 seconds at most. But I get so lucky that even though I was stopping and looking for them, I still managed to surprise them from the back, and the father time was on my side. You're gonna see how that situation switches around. You may have noticed the cap counter got a little slower because one of their platoon mate, and he's gonna come and find. I'm trying to use the bushes right here and get quick 2 shots. It's very good of bulldog. But same scenario, 50 seconds left. They can't win by cap, but they can get really close. 87, 88. I'm gonna take care of this black prince and then go on to deal with this one. I should have aimed my shot here. It kind of cost me a few hit points. Now putting me down to almost 300 health. I have an option to draw the battle or to go in and brawl with the Black Prince in a close scenario. I'm gonna be cutting it really close because only 10 seconds left on the clock, and I'm making another approach. I find Black Prince from the back. He's lucky to pick a good side. 2 shots, 1 shot needed, and the battle ends. 2.9k damage. Rockfield encounter mode. Now I find encounter mode to be much more enjoyable when I'm in these kind of situations. I'm not running off a random cap. And I just want to say shout out to you guys, K-Dog and Classified. You guys played great. 3k damage from K-Dog. But it's hard to capture the stress of what the situation got me in. But it was very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. I'm glad I could bring the battle to this point and be almost winning it. Well, there you have it, folks. These 2 stories, these 2 tankers. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.